my chica boom booms. Today we are going to try the items from my Slay Glam beauty bag or box for the month of December. It came in different packaging. I already explained it in the unboxing, so make sure you go check out the unboxing. It is up already. But I'm so excited to dive on in and play around because Anne's palette is in this month's box. And yes, mija, I am like preparing my skin in advance before diving into all the product. That way, like, we're focusing on the products in this box because I feel like we're gonna use basically all of them. We're gonna start off this look by trying the Xmas Wishes palette by Rasha B Cosmetics in collaboration with the one and only Just Anne. She's one of my really good friends, and I'm super stoked for her. This palette looks stunning. I told her from the beginning my eyes are gravitating towards this right here, so we're going green and smoky. This is the greenest that I can find today, okay? I'm sorry. I'm gonna use the pencil. I'm gonna try to see if it's creamy enough to apply all over the lid, so wish me luck. While I am attempting to apply this all over the lid, let's talk about my hair, mija. Let's get real. My hair is falling out, and it's falling out in clumps, and I'm not exaggerating, which is bizarre to me. It's getting kind of scary, and it's weird because I ended up getting blood work recently, which I'm gonna touch on the whole blood work and the results and the fact that we got a call back, and it was a whole thing. And then that caused stress, and I'm back to having chest pains. It's a lot for two people, i.e. me and Juan, my husband. But anyway, so I ended up getting blood work done because I was like, okay, it is very possible that I am going through this hormonal imbalance. By the way, this is not as creamy as I thought it would be, but it's the proper shade, so we are gonna make her work. I'm having a moment here. Or it's possible that I'm going through early menopause. Yes, I am only 36. However, when I gave birth to Cam during that cesarean, I made sure that I got my fallopian tubes removed. I know my body couldn't take yet another pregnancy. My pregnancies have all been really high risk. At this point, it's gonna be me or the next pregnancy. I knew it was time to say it's over, it's done. I had my fallopian tubes removed. In speaking with my PCP, I asked, does it like change your body's mechanism? And she said yes. I'm gonna grab a big fluffy brush. I'm gonna dip into the shade Grinch, which I'm gonna swatch onto my hand first. That's one. I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like if I don't build it, okay? This is Grinch, just going on in. It's not patchy, and this is if I go a second layer. It's a little on the lighter side, and I kind of went a little heavy, but with the second layer, you get full opacity, and look at this mess. It's like pigment, okay? So we're gonna dip into Grinch, and I'm gonna apply this on the crease and concentrate it there. So she said, you know, it's not necessarily gonna really tweak my hormones, but it does make a difference when it comes to the body's mechanism. I expressed how my hair was freaking falling out in clumps, and it was insane. So I would always keep it in a bun, like a top bun or a low bun, whenever I'm not filming or even while I'm filming, and then going to sleep, always in a bun. I don't even need a pet in my house with the amount of hair that I shed. And then when I got on the shower, the amount of hair that I would release in the shower before I even shampooed and conditioned was insane, let alone once I did shampoo and condition. I got my results, and my hormones are perfectly fine, so there's really no reason as to why I'm shedding the way that I'm shedding in terms of hormonally. I'm gonna grab another brush. Wow, that's another Farrah brush. And then I'm gonna dip into mistletoe. I'm gonna use a different finger. Shut the front door. And then I'm gonna swatch that. Oh my goodness. And I still have some on the back of my finger. I'm gonna try it with a brush and see what that looks like, but I could always use my finger, and I'm not mad at her. She's picking up. I mean, look at that. And by the way, I don't really bake, but I left some powder under my eyeballs just in case I get fallout, okay? Okay. You don't need your finger, just use a brush. And this is a fluffy brush. This is the short shading brush number 6 by Farrah, and it's doing the job. Look how it's packing. So what happens? I sit here and I'm re-evaluating everything that I do in general with my hair, because at this point, it's not hormones, it's not my body's mechanism, it's something that I am doing. I'm using sulfate-free, paraben-free, the cleanest shampoos you can find, and yet my hair is still freaking falling off. I decided to do some research. I purchased rosemary oil, tea tree oil, but it's a rosemary oil blend by Mael. I decided I'm gonna give my hair a little more attention. Plus, my husband bought like these little caps that you can go to sleep in. The community that I'm familiar with typically uses it. It's like nets, but you can sleep in them. It holds your hairstyle, like whenever you get a perm or like a blow dry, it holds your style in place. This looks, what the heck? I have to take a picture and send it to Anne. Hold on, this is bizarre, and I'm not even done yet. Hold on. I lost my train of thought with how pretty this freaking palette is, and I have pigment on the back of my hair. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna mix just a baby amount of hot cocoa into that crease area. I wanna deepen it a little bit. I don't know if I found the solution for my hair loss or what, but it's been 48 hours and I'm not losing any hair off of my head. The tea tree oil arrived. I went ahead and applied it all over like my scalp. Separated my hair into 4 different like pieces, and then I just blended it into my scalp. I massaged it, and then I left it on my head. I meant to actually wash my hair that night, and I ended up not because I got lazy. And so I washed my hair the very next day. Oh my goodness, that smells so bad. I lost sleep because of how bad it smelled, but it kind of was what it was, right? Like I was not gonna go and get in the shower at freaking 4 o'clock in the morning. Tea tree oil doesn't smell amazing. I applied pure tea tree oil, so maybe that was a no-no, but still, I had no reaction. Some people could be a little sensitive to it, so I read no reaction. The next morning, I couldn't take it anymore. I got in the shower, and I washed my hair with my shampoos and conditioners. The only difference is that instead of having like regular warmer than cooler water, I just kind of brought it up a notch so it wasn't as warm as I would typically use it on the rest of my body, but it was still warm enough to where like I could keep my body in the water because I'm always cold. I was not going to sit here and use like cold shots of water to like make anything happen. But anyway, so then I used my microfiber like little towels for my hair. I use that all the time, so that I didn't do anything different. I waited about an hour until it kind of like mostly air dried on its own, which I would typically do, and then I blow dried it fairly quickly. Left the hair alone for a few hours, and that is looking freaking phenomenal. But I'm not done. I'm gonna grab this brush. It's super old. It's a Sephora one and it's butchered. I'm gonna take the shade Gingerbread and I'm gonna start diffusing this outer edge a little bit. That night, what I ended up doing was one of those little net caps that I grew up seeing everyone use. Juan bought a whole bunch of them for Ty's hair so that she wouldn't get like too many tangles in the middle of the night. I grabbed one of those because he bought like a little, I think 3 or 4 piece pack off of Amazon. And I was like, that's already here. So instead of me going in and doing another bun and, you know, maybe as I'm sleeping, it is true, I am ruining my hair and I'm breaking it as I'm sleeping because it's like a top bun, I wound up just going to sleep with that little cap on. Would you believe me if I told you guys? No lie. I woke up, I took the cap off, I combed through my hair and I had 0 falling hair coming through, like no loose hair, nothing ripped off, nothing fell off, like legit 100% my hair was intact. I think it's true, guys. I think that I have been the one causing all the breakage because I can get my hair to grow. Like, let me show you guys fairly quickly. Hold on. Do you guys see this? All of this, the little bit of hair that I had up here in April this year when I started using the Gerard Cosmetics Hair AF homeopathic drops. All of this was here. All these little breakage and baby hairs that I had that I couldn't get the hair to regrow after giving birth. All of this here feels full, but I can't keep it on my head. You know what I mean? It's just as it gets down here, it's like thinner and I don't understand why. And I think I narrowed down what my problem is and I need to stop putting my hair in a bun all the time. And if I do put my hair in a bun, even if it's for the day, I need to make sure that I take it down and put like that little wrap on. I think it makes a world of a difference. It's only been 2 days, but we'll see. Then I'm gonna go into the shade Garland. Here is Garland. And I'm gonna add Garland directly on the center and I'm gonna use my pinky to kind of move it back and forth. Almost like creating a halo eye. You see what I'm saying? I think that's cute. Evidently, by me doing a little bit of research and looking into it, I found that I've been my worst enemy. So I'm gonna give myself consistency for the next 6 months. And I'm hoping that I continue to see, and this, again, this was just 2 days, but I'm hoping that I continue to see improvement because that would be amaze balls. I'm gonna go in with some black liner. I'm using a gel. I feel like a lot of people don't use gels anymore. That's one. And two, I need it to be nice and matte and creamy. I don't want it to lift what I already have going on, but I need it to be super opaque. Okay, so let's talk blood work, right? We got blood work, whatever. They called me for the girls. Everything was perfectly fine, so we're good. I'm really happy my girls are good. My girls are healthy. Okay, we're gonna dust away the bake from under here. By the way, 0 fallout, so that was amazing. And then whatever I had going on here, because I really didn't need that. And I'm gonna add some mascara to the top and bottom lashes. So they go ahead and they called 1. At this point, I'm paranoid. I'm freaking the hell out. This look needs a little bit of black liner on the waterline, so I'm gonna apply that now. And then with a pencil brush, I'm gonna dip into that Grinch shade and drag some of that under the eye. I did get some smudging on the mascara because I'm an idiot. We're gonna diffuse that and it'll be okay. I'm gonna bring it as close to the lash line as I possibly can. If you're new here, then this is gonna be news to you. But if you've been with us for a while, then you already know that my husband was diagnosed with a not so rare, but still like a shocking type of cancer just 2.5 years ago. It was unexpected. It was an emergency situation and it was not fun. He continues to get tested and checked to make sure that it doesn't come back. And thank God we've been okay. However, they called him and said, yeah, we got your lab results. We need you to come back in. But of course, the receptionist was the one that called. She couldn't give us much detail. So at this point, we're freaking the hell out because they wanted him to come in on a Monday. It's like, what is it, Wednesday? You can't make me wait half a week. Of course, Yari makes her way to that office like, I need answers and I need them now. I'm gonna go ahead and pop a lash on. These lashes are the Cherry Blossoms 940s. I used them in a recent video and they're still good. They're only $1. You can use them more than once. I was so excited for the palette. I forgot that the box featured a mascara. So let's try the Colossal Epic Mascara Extension Mascara. I said it wrong. It's the Colossal Epic Lashes Extension Mascara. Ooh. Oh. It was meant to look like that. They're smushed. Can you guys see that? Like, they're smushed. The heck is that? Is it supposed to look like that? I don't think so. I'm gonna apply some of this on the bottom lashes and hope that I don't regret it. Oh God, how would I apply this? It's such a weird shape and like it's bulky and then the shape is odd and then it's real chunky. And oh no, it's already ruining the eye. I'm like trying to use a little tip of it. Okay, the mascaras, I know we're not gonna do that. I mean, I am not trying to ruin this eye look, so I'm gonna just apply my essence and call it a day. It's not even that serious. I just want to kind of build it at the bottom. I end up getting a sooner appointment because I expressed the emergency situation. Like, you guys can't sit here and make him wait half a week for him to find out the stress of it all. No, we can't have this. And your girl was stressed out. They saw us the next day and then it turns out that he was just like lacking some vitamins, so his like vitamin levels were like really low, so they prescribed him some vitamins. But this whole time, the moment they said that, I was like, right, relieved, like it was nothing. I mean, vitamins, but compared to the alternative, it was nothing, right? But at the same time, 24 hours of like stress and agony was insane. We laughed about it afterwards, but let me just tell you, stress is no joke because out of nowhere, after I knew that everything was okay, that he was okay, and it was just like a vitamin deficiency, I started feeling those chest pains again. And it's weird because now we get it. So Juan was like, yeah, that's your stress. So now I'm gonna have chest pains for like the next 2 to 3 weeks until it goes away. He says it's like the tension in my body, which makes sense, you know, but it was freaking odd and it's super annoying, but it kind of is what it is. I'd rather take the chest pains and know that he's okay than to have chest pains and then he's not okay, you know? Next, we're gonna use the blush palette, and to be realistic, I feel like this is not gonna work with the eye. This one is way too light. We're gonna go with this like itty bitty shade one here. I have to find a blush brush, hold on. Okie dokie, artichoke. We are going to go with this one over here. Okay, she's pretty. She gives you that cute little flush without being too much. I got her. Okay. Yeah, so for my complexion, if you're my complexion or slightly darker, this one right here will make it look like you were standing in the snow for a little while. It'll look really pretty. All right, and then we're gonna do the lips. I've had this palette before. I actually gave it away because of the fact that I don't really see myself using a palette like this on a day-to-day. The eyes are the start of the show, like I said, so we're gonna end up doing probably like mixing these two together and adding a lip liner. I'm gonna go back and forth. I forgot how creamy these were. Gonna go back and forth, and then I'm gonna go on the back of my hand because I'm gonna try to mix my own shade. That's too pink for my liking today. And that's the fun thing about these kind of palettes, that you can mix and match and create your very own custom shade. We're going to mix until I get the tone that I want. I think that's cute because it's not too like nude and it's not too pink. And then we're gonna lightly apply because these are pigmented. You see? Look at that. And be really careful. I just ended up getting this freaking lipstick on my hair. Were we just not talking about my hair? Okay guys, I'm done. What do you guys think? Here is the completed look. And of course, I always want to hear you guys' thoughts, so let me know down below. Is this Christmas? In my opinion, this is as Christmas as it gets. Now let's go through the product roundup. Palette was cute. The shades are nice. I don't feel like the shades are going to be super universal, but remember, you can use powders as eyeshadows as well. It doesn't look like it's going to build up big time, but it is very pretty if you want like a very light flush. The Bella Pierre lip palette. It's fun if you have never tried it before, or again, like I said, if you're a makeup artist or aspiring makeup artist and you want to add something like this onto your collection, because you can customize. Look at the shade that I was able to create mixing 3 different colors. So it's fun. The 2 Crown pencils. This was rougher on the lid, not as creamy, and it was kind of, it took me a minute to get it on. You know what I mean? So technically speaking, you can skip on this. There's not much that I can say about this palette other than what I've already said. You guys saw her in action. Look at the look that I was able to create with just a few of the eyeshadows. I'm so excited to play around with the other ones and see what that's like. In the event that you want to get the palette, Anne just launched her website and you're able to snag the palette via her website. So I am going to link the website down below in the description box. And then the one item that I'm just like, I don't know, you know, I don't know. I don't love this wand. It's weird. It's super duper chunky and it's like smushed on one side. And the formula is very thick, so I don't know. It kind of looks gross. That is a wrap for today's video. I really hope you guys have enjoyed it. Please don't forget to hit the like button for me. It really helps me out. Make sure you check the description box for the link and the discount code for you guys. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.